Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving deep into a car that blends raw retro attitude with modern performance, the 2025 Plymouth Roadrunner. It's the rebirth of a muscle legend, a car once known for tearing up the drag strips and now reimagined for a new era. If you're into classic vibes with futuristic execution, you'll want to stick around for this full review. Asterisk, let's kick things off with its visual presence. At the front, the 2025 Roadrunner looks like a beast waiting to be unleashed. The signature dual headlamp design has returned, but this time with razor-sharp LED outlines that give it a menacing glare. The hood, it's sculpted, bold, and proudly hosts a new-age interpretation of the classic air grabber intake. The grille is blacked out with a subtle gloss finish, carrying the vintage Roadrunner badge, a nod to its muscle car heritage, but done with modern restraint. It's wide, aggressive, and absolutely unmistakable from the moment it appears in your rearview mirror. Asterisk, moving along to the side profile, you get those long, sleek lines with pronounced rear haunches that scream power. The car sits low on massive 22/20 2-inch alloy wheels. With a stance that suggests both speed and stability, there's a perfect balance between retro curves and contemporary muscle, and those wheel arches, flared just enough to house some serious rubber. Door handles are flush, mirrors are aerodynamic, and every line on this car has a purpose, from the lower side skirts to the bulging fenders. This design is not just for looks, it's for airflow, control, and confidence. Asterisk, at the back, things get even more exciting. A full-width LED taillight bar stretches across the rear fascia, glowing in an iconic red hue that pulses when braking. The trunk lip spoiler is molded directly into the design, offering aerodynamic function without losing visual appeal. Twin exhausts, absolutely, and they're thunderous, with chrome-finished tips that pop out aggressively. The rear bumper is sculpted to complete the wide-body illusion, and just under the badge, you might spot a cheeky beep beep logo, a tribute to the original cartoon-inspired mascot. Asterisk. Now let's step inside. The interior of the 2025 Roadrunner is where old-school charm meets digital age comfort. You're greeted by a flat-bottomed steering wheel wrapped in Alcantara with contrast stitching. Behind it, a fully digital 12.3-inch driver display gives you everything from G-force meters to customizable race telemetry. The center console houses a floating 13-inch infotainment screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, crisp navigation, and even classic muscle car sound themes you can toggle through. Yes, including that nostalgic horn. Materials are premium across the board. Brushed aluminum trims, optional carbon fiber inserts, and soft-touch leather all around. Bucket-style sports seats hold you tight during hard acceleration, yet they're ventilated and heated for daily driving ease. The ambient lighting sets the mood perfectly, giving a futuristic glow to a cabin that still feels distinctly American. Asterisk, let's talk performance, because that's what the Roadrunner name is all about. Under the hood, Plymouth gives buyers two potent choices. The standard model features a 5.7-liter twin-turbocharged V8, pushing out around 520 horsepower and 550 pounds-ft of torque. But the real monster is the Roadrunner Superbird Edition, packing a 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8 that delivers an earth-shaking 707 horsepower. Both engines come mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters and a rear-wheel drive. Layout, though an optional all-wheel drive version, exists for those craving grip. Asterisk 0 to 60. The base model clocks it in around 4.1 seconds, while the Superbird storms through in just 3.3 seconds. Top speeds flirt with the 200 miles per hour mark, and it's got launch control, active suspension, and Brembo brakes to handle all that fury. Car isn't just built to go straight, it's engineered for the twisties too, with enhanced chassis tuning and electronic torque vectoring that gives it confidence in corners, a trait missing from many classic muscle cars. Asterisk, now let's get to pricing. The 2025 Plymouth Roadrunner starts at around $58,000 for the base V8 trim, which already packs a serious punch. Step up to the Superbird Edition with all the bells and whistles, and you're looking at a price tag north of $82,000, fully loaded with performance and luxury packages. Expect to cross the $90,000 line. It's not cheap, But for what you're getting, heritage, power, style, and exclusivity, it feels justified in today's performance market. Asterisk for suggestions. If you're considering the Roadrunner for daily driving, the base trim is more than enough. You get performance, comfort, and attention all in one package. However, if you're a collector, speed freak, or just someone who wants to feel like you're piloting a rocket on 4 wheels, the Superbird Edition is the one to go for. But keep in mind, fuel efficiency isn't this car's strong suit. You're buying this for passion, not practicality. Asterisk before we wrap up, it's worth noting how refreshing it is to see a brand like Plymouth rise from the ashes, with a car that doesn't just copy the past, but reimagines it. The 2025 Roadrunner is fast, loud, beautiful, and unapologetically American. It's built for thrill seekers, nostalgia lovers, and anyone who wants their car to make a statement. Asterisk, thanks for watching this full review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the new Plymouth Roadrunner, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more car content, and drop a comment below, would you drive one of these beasts? Until next time, stay fast, stay curious, and keep chasing the horizon. Asterisk.